Hi, I'm Tripwire. I've spent nearly 800 hours in Borderlands 2 already, but I figured a few more couldn't hurt. I'm jumping on the Borderlands 3 hype train and I'm gonna do it all. Level a fresh character, do every mission, complete challenges, and farm legendaries. This is Borderlands 2EZ. Hello and welcome back to Borderlands 2EZ with me, Tripwire. I am going to be working on those side quests that I mentioned last time, followed by continuing the story. So we're going to do these two first. I'll start it with this one. It's already selected. I don't know why I clicked on it. Did I buy Iridium upgrades last time? I did. Okay. I don't have enough for any. Cool. Once again, I'm juggling too much things lately. I've only been recording one of these episodes per sitting, which I'm going to try to do more than that today. I'm tired of only being able to fit in one recording any given day that I do this, just because the episodes are longer than I'm used to, and then I always have other things that I want to work on, like streaming or spending time with Steve and Jen. Okay, so that could be an upgrade. It's only an upgrade in damage, so we're not going to grab that. Here's a somewhat, I guess it's not a fun fact, but it is a fact. So you can see this is where you spawn when you teleport to Three Horns Divide. And if you look up in this area, I haven't cleared it yet, so it's grayed out, but right where I'm facing, this area has more bullymongs in it. And if you're paying attention, anytime you fast travel to this spot, check to see if the enemy red diamonds appear before you even come over here. Because if you spawn into this location and there's already red diamonds on the minimap, it means that Savage Lee has spawned in 2 locations this session, and that means that he is over here fighting the bullymongs. And effectively for you, what that means is you have a second shot at getting an Unkempt Herald from this play session, which is the best pistol in the game. So, and they're useful like well beyond their level requirements typically. So it's pretty much always worth it to kill Savage Lee whenever you notice that he's over here. The other place he normally is not here, but it's down here. I don't know, I got so used to the map in Borderlands 1, I'm now turned around because of how it behaves, but I think he's in the Marrow Fields is what it's called normally, but he has a chance to spawn here as well, which is really weird. Alright, we're doing the name game. So step 1, search bullymong piles. I don't think destroying these piles any other way counts toward this objective. Like you can loot them by shooting them, but see, it doesn't fulfill that requirement. You have to actually come up to each one and press the interact button and search them until we've done that with 5, and then we'll move on to the next step. Anyway, welcome back to the series. I hope you've been enjoying it. I'm going to try to bust out a couple episodes at least today, because I think having it be spread across different days every time I want to do a recording is maybe going to end up hurting me in the long run, just because the mood I'm in and how energetic I am and whatever is going to be very distinct day to day or episode to episode. Today I have the day off. I'm not working. I might sound a little different. I feel pretty tired today. I feel like my voice is kind of reflecting that at the moment, but got today off, tomorrow off. Going to see the new Avengers movie on Thursday. Alright, we gotta kill one with a grenade. Killing one with a grenade, super easy, considering the grenade mod we currently use. Killing with a grenade mod, super easy, considering the thank you. It's pretty impressive that I threaded the needle and made that grenade detonate between the 2 sets of bullymongs that were chasing me. It's actually more complicated to do that. That was actually way harder, and I think I should get credit for how awesome I am at this game. If that had been intentional, it clearly would have been impressive. Alright, so now I gotta shoot projectiles out of the air, which is tough, because you can't count on them to always be throwing shit at you. A lot of the time they'll just chase you like this. Sorry about the throat clearing, by the way. I just finished eating breakfast, and okay, hello. I've got like that post-eating phlegminess going on. That's a disgusting sentence. I'm sorry. Will you just throw shit at me, please? I'd really like to complete this objective. Okay. Why are you like this? Oh, there's a slinger right there. We'll just rely on him. Fuck you, Farabor. Alright, there we got some projectiles? I can't... I don't know why I'm trying to use a pistol for this objective. It's dumb. That's more like it. Alright. That only counts as one? I shot the other one, too. Ah, Christ. This is stupid. Alright, I should probably take out the ones that are killing me, huh? Alright. Alright. Boop. Excuse me? Did you see that? I wanna... When I'm editing this... Chase, please. Fucking slow that clip down. I think I was about to successfully shoot that projectile, but instead a rack flew in my way right at the exact moment, and I killed it instead. Two. That was a fucking struggle and a half. Oh, whoops. This is obviously a fan favorite mission because now every bullymong in the game is called a boner fart until you complete the objective. And yeah, if you never turn this in, if you never advance to the next step, then it will always be called boner fart for the rest of the playthrough. Unfortunately for this series, we got to do it all, so we will not be keeping that. But I have done that in the past. I certainly have. Come here. Come here. Okay. That mission was probably never more difficult than that. I don't know why I struggled with it so much just now. That was awful. And I apologize. Okay. Might as well max that out and then start working on the left skill tree. Alright, so I gotta kill 4 more. And then we'll have to go turn it in. So, what was I saying? Yeah, Thursday I'm going to see Avengers Endgame with Jen and Steve. It's going to be fun. Then Saturday I get my new tattoo. Hopefully whenever I have had that done already and I'm recording more of this, I have the presence of mind to show you the finished product when it's actually on me. I think it's going to be pretty sweet. And then maybe Daddy Gearbox will finally notice me. Because you know I'm obviously posting that shit on Twitter and tagging them. I mean, like, it's a Vault Hunter symbol. See if I can get that hot retweet, whatever. Oh, we got another token. I think I got this one playing on my character with Steve. Yeah, do that one. Okay. So we'll go ahead and hit that thing, and then we'll go ahead and avoid that thing and head this way. I guess I killed all the bullymongs in this first area, so we'll take a drive over here, kill some more, and then I'll take a peek over there in the I think it's the Marrow Fields. But I'm gonna kill savagely, see if we can't snag ourselves an early herald. All right. Gotta get that turret syndrome challenge. Okay. But yeah, I've been ooh, Iridium. I've been struggling with the whole streaming thing recently because I don't get a chance to stream as often as I used to. Pick up? What? 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 It won't go away. I don't understand how every episode of this series I break the game in a new way that I've never seen before. It's actually ridiculous. This is okay. Whatever. What if I press it? Nothing happens if I press. It's just there. What if I do this? Nope, still there. There we go. Actually pick something up. All right, so there is Savage Lee. Gonna chuck a grenade. Oh, I really wanted to kill him in the air. Nah, he's almost dead. Also, I feel like if the bullymongs get the kill instead of you, I don't think you get a drop, so that's why I try to just use my grenade mod to get the pretty much insta-kill. Looks like we didn't get anything at all. We got the XP drop, though, so we know it was ours. It's kind of unusual that he drops literally nothing. But yeah, it's crazy how many crazy, like, bugs and quirks we've seen just in the last 4 episodes of this that I've never seen in my life. But yeah, the streaming thing's been tough for me recently. I have less energy to stream since starting a new job, and I also have less time, and so you'd think that when I do have time to stream, I'd be jumping on that opportunity every single time, but the last week or two, I just haven't really felt like streaming, which is a very frustrating thing to deal with because I do love streaming, and when I can't stream, I'm thinking about, man, I wish I could, and then when I can stream and I don't feel like it, I'm like, well, this is stupid, because I wish I did, and I feel bad because I have viewers that still like to watch me, and they don't really get to watch me that often, and when I'm choosing not to stream, I'm just like, well, I suck, I am the worst. But it's been tough coming up with games to play recently because I am burnt out of RuneScape. I am pretty much done with Borderlands 1. All I have left is the larger arenas in the Underdome, and those aren't fun. Those have never been fun. And Borderlands 2, I am playing for this series. I'm playing for my Stephen Chase series, and I've hunted for the majority of the easy achievements. So there's not a lot I could do with it on stream unless I wanted to just do the same stuff over and over and over again. So yesterday I could have streamed, but I just didn't know what the fuck to play. I didn't feel like playing anything in particular. So I just didn't stream, and then I feel bad about it, and it's stupid. That's the moral of the story, it's stupid. I wasn't planning on turning that in yet. Let's go to Southpaw Steam and Power. Okay. But what I ended up playing yesterday is Dark Souls, because as you might know if you watch my stream, I played Dark Souls for the first time at the start of this year, and I have since 100%ed Dark Souls Remastered on Steam. And then at that point I was like, okay, I should stop playing this forever now because I spent 150 hours in it and I should work on other games now. Which is what I was doing. And then the other day I realized, hey, I have Dark Souls on the Xbox because it was on the 360 and it's backwards compatible on the One. So I was like, yeah, fuck it. I booted it up on my Xbox the other night and I've since put a few hours into it, and it was, man, that's such a fucking good game. It was fun revisiting it, but then I'm just like, I'm spending time playing this game that I shouldn't be playing, and I'm not even streaming it. What's wrong with me? But at least I'm playing this for YouTube right now, right? I got something going for me. I don't know when this is going to be uploaded. This wasn't meant to turn into a complaining episode, by the way. There are just things going on with me. I should talk about the positives. Still having fun playing this. I'm really excited for people to see it. I really want to know what people think of the intro that I made for it. I spent a little while on that, and I was pretty proud of it. Oh dear. Okay. Nope. I'm surprised that hit me, even a little bit. Work is still going well. Things with Jen and I are really good still. Those are, I mean, those are all good things. Alright, let's head inside. But, man, I apologize. I feel like I'm being really boring today. Some days are just like that. It's actually really weird. I feel like unless you are a professional comedian or you've got a serious ego on you, you don't really consider yourself to be that funny. And I'm certainly the same way. I don't think I'm that funny on a normal basis. But I feel like I have funny days where, like, man, I'm exceptionally quick-witted today. I'll stream and I'm like, man, I was actually really funny today. For a change. It's usually how it is. But that's like a real thing. I do actually have funny days, and then I have days that are like now, where I'm just tired and sore, and I feel like nothing I'm saying is interesting. And hopefully that's not true. Hopefully it's not true, but it might be. And there's not much I can do about it. Maybe I shouldn't do multiple episodes in this recording session if I'm having a boring day. in any case, I'm very excited for my Borderlands tattoo this coming weekend. I've actually been planning on getting it for a long time. I made the design months ago, and ooh, okay, we got commerce. I don't know if I know this gun. Energizing commerce. Look at the texture on that gun. That's pretty cool. The Hyperion. When it first starts firing, it's pretty inaccurate. I don't know if I like this. I don't know if I want to keep using this gun. Don't stand next to the corrosive barrel. Don't do that. Okay, I thought the throw was better. It was not. But that was the tattoo that Rob and I were supposed to get together. And again, if I mentioned this before, sorry. Instead, I think we're going to get a Dark Souls tattoo together. Which I still have yet to design. I got to make one. But I'm excited about both those ideas. Because they're two of my favorite games of all time that have some cool shit, oh fuck, in them. Cool shit in them. The Vault Hunter symbol is a no-brainer. It's like if you're gonna get a Borderlands tattoo, it's probably like the most likely one you would get. It's just an overarching theme from the first one onward. It's everywhere. It is the signifier of a Vault Hunter, so it makes sense. That being said, there's a shitload of tattoos with that design already out there, so I made sure to design mine differently from how I had seen any of the other ones. And I thought it stands. I think it stands out pretty well. The Dark Souls one, I feel like is going to be bonfire based because the bonfire is a pretty strong theme in Dark Souls. And once again, what the fuck? What the fuck just happened? No, he was almost dead. I didn't know there was a cliff there. I don't know anything anymore. God, okay. Fuck. That's stupid. Yeah, the bonfire is a very common theme, and it's I've seen a lot of cool tattoos on Google Images of the bonfire because there's just so many different ways you can stylize it. It's a pretty simple concept. It's not like a super complex thing to look at, but you can do a lot of different things with it. And I just basically need to do the same thing with the bonfire that I did with the Vault Hunter symbol and find my own spin on it. Oh my god! You've got to be kidding me! Why did it detonate? Why did it detonate? It shouldn't have detonated. Oh my god, please. Fucking Christ, are you kidding me? Why? Why did the grenade go off? It didn't hit an enemy. It hit the floor, which it's supposed to fucking bounce off like it always does. This is turning into a train wreck. God damn it. I mean, I just started the game, so I lost an inconsequential amount of money both times, but fuck, man, what is this? Good thing this series is so long, so it doesn't matter if I waste a little bit of time right now. But suffice it to say that I am irritated because I've been using that grenade mod for literal years, and it's not supposed to do that. It arcs, it bounces off surfaces, it bounces off walls, it bounces off the floor. Why the fuck did it blow up right in front of me? That's baloney. And I'm out of grenades. Alright, fucking cool, dude. I used all my grenades to kill me. And he's got full health again. What? When I came back from my last death, he didn't. He had the same amount of health I left him with. This game is making no sense, and I'm frankly tired of it. Alright, there we go. Murder. Murder and legendaries dropping. Now that's what I'm talking about. That is the Borderlands I know and love. Murder and rare weapons. Alright. Jesus Christ. What a mess. Let's use that Emperor, shall we? Hell yeah. Yes. Emperor is a good gun. I think I'm rocking the Emperor on my character with Steve. I think. Alright, it's a doll, so it's burst fire when zoomed. Not my favorite thing in the world, but whatever. And of course we're just gonna grab everything. I'm a notorious taker of all loot for the sake of selling, even if I'm not gonna use it anyway. But we have double the reason to do so in this series just because we want to complete all the challenges, and that includes the ones for getting a bunch of guns of each rarity, or items of each rarity. I don't know if I don't think I got XP for him dying, did I? I don't know. Also, if the volume's loud in this area, like it is in the other indoor areas, then sorry. Can't really do much about it. As long as you can still hear me. As long as you can still hear my yells when I die because I killed myself again, you know? What really matters. So I wonder, is it the 4th? Oh, I guess I won't find out. Like I said earlier, one of the assassins in this area is resistant to explosive damage, which like no other enemy is. But I didn't use explosive damage, I used fire damage for my grenade mod, so I don't think we're gonna find out exactly which one it was. I think it's one that we already, I think it's one I already fought. I think it's a, it's not a, I almost just said assassin, that's his name. Assassin Wreath. It's not one of the, psycho bodied ones. It's one of the, like, nomad body ones. Oh, fuck. Oh. Come back here. I didn't think that grenade was going to hit him. Please. There we go. So the objective now says MDK, Assassin Ralph. What does MDK stand for? Does anybody know? I actually never knew. Dude, fried pickles are amazing. Oh, we got a new sniper? New sniper? Yeah, I think so. Hell yeah. And the fire damage is still going to come in very handy for a while because we don't hit the point of the game where we're fighting mostly loaders until like the midway point, I want to say. Something like that. Oops. Why would I use a fire sniper when I can use a fire grenade that will kill literally everything? Uh-oh. Alright. So, oh my goodness. A fucking lag spike there. I'm very excited about Borderlands 3, of course. The whole reason I'm doing this series. And I'm sure most of you are as well. But I just want to say one thing in particular that I'm excited about is how they're handling Tiny Tina, because there was a lot of speculation that the Tiny Tina character was going to be a playable character in 3. And when they did the tech demo, fucking back at, what, GDC 2 years ago, they had a character that people were speculating was Tiny Tina, and I didn't think it was, but I could definitely have seen them going that way. And now we know who the playable characters are, and I'm very happy that Tiny Tina is not one of them. Because one of the reasons Tiny Tina is such a good character is because she is not a playable character. The playable characters are not like silent protagonists in Borderlands, but they might as well be. You know, they don't say a lot of things that are of consequence. I think having her be a regular NPC character is really playing to her strengths, and I'm glad that they did not choose to pander and let people play as her at the expense of her character being interesting, you know? I think they made a good choice. That being said, I actually don't know which of the Vault Hunters I'm going to play in Borderlands 3. I know a lot of my friends have already made up their minds, like I'm going to main this one or that one. I honestly have no idea which one I'm going to play. Goodbye. Thank you. Alright.
Only 6 sirens can exist in the universe at any given time, and I already know of 3. You're not gonna convince me you happen to find one of the remaining 3 just by drawing blue.
Man, every time I can't see a red loot crate like this without still to this day wishing I had been able to get my hands on the super deluxe like loot crate edition of Borderlands 2. I don't know if you guys ever saw that. But they're doing a similar thing for 3. I think they're sold out already probably, but the diamond loot crate edition, collector's edition. Alright, we don't need to pick those up. Although we're going to, because challenge hunting. And drop a couple of white guns. These greens. Alright, now we're back at the start. Crash some stuff, and then I'll go turn these 2 missions in, and then we can go and save the Firehawk. Alright, we don't want that. That wasn't any good. These are all going in the trash. Yeah, okay. And we're not going to switch to this skill tree, because I love that overflow damage. I think this is probably better, because this is a fire rate increase after reloading. So it's not passive like this one is. And the fire rate, I think, is one of the least useful stats anyway. So we're going to go full into quick draw for this top section, because this is a passive change. Swapping weapons will be faster with every... And it also improves crit damage, but every gun type, that's very useful. Especially when you're swapping between like pistols, because they're small guns and they switch quickly anyway. The difference is like very noticeable once you've maxed out that skill. Alright. Go ahead. Turn this shit in.
Come up with something better before I launch the omen. I'm certain.
Yep. Okay. Is that an upgrade? The accuracy is 8. 8. 8. What? Damn. That accuracy is real bad, but it fires twice. Oh, this one fires 3 times, right? That might make it not a DPS upgrade, but we're gonna try it out.
I don't care what you buy, just buy something.
Damn it, I'm 1 iridium short of the next backpack upgrade. So in the meantime, we'll buy a shotgun upgrade.
Nowhere to find me.
Doesn't matter, we're gonna sell it probably. Okay, so now we can continue with the story. Episodes not even half an hour long yet, and that's with like all my fuckery and like taking forever to complete the boner fart mission and taking forever to kill that one assassin because I kept killing myself. I think we're making reasonable time with all that in mind. And again, I just want to say I am sorry that this episode, I don't know, this is one of those things that like, I don't know if it's just me being up in my head about it, or if I genuinely am less interesting today, or like not as funny, not as energetic. So I legitimately can't tell if it's just me being paranoid or if it's actually the case. But I apologize if that is the case. I wish, I mean, there's nothing I can really do about it. What's done is done. I've got 27 minutes of footage I can't just throw away. And I hope you've been getting some enjoyment out of it. Anyway. I'm still having fun, but like, man, I feel like I'm kind of in a funk today. I slept a lot, which was nice, but I also, it was one of those days where like, wow, holy crap, look at all that fire. I woke up and my muscles were all tight, you know, if you sleep wrong and you wake up and like, you got a crick in your neck. I didn't have a crick in my neck today, but I woke up and my fucking, this sniper is not going to help me. There we go. I woke up and my neck was tight on both sides, my back muscles are all tight. And, it was actually like really bad to the point where I was kind of feeling sick because of it. But I took a painkiller, I'm drinking some coffee. Hopefully I'll keep waking up, even though it's almost 1 p.m. And next episode might be better. Maybe. You like spike shields. Yeah, we'll get that one. Spike shields are pretty awesome. Oh, and speaking of spike shields and challenges, the challenge for getting spike shield damage kills is called Game of Thorns. And I actually just started yesterday for the first time watching Game of Thrones. I had never seen it before,
From his own freaking intestines.
and it wasn't because I didn't want to. It's because it was a matter of access. I don't know. We've all got a little bit of a lazy streak, and all I know is that if Game of Thrones had been on Netflix, I would have watched it a long time ago, you know. But it was on HBO, which I don't have, which I can't afford to pay for. It's also, of course, available on streaming websites, but having to go and seek out a streaming link or a streaming site to watch every episode because of how long the show already is and stuff like that, it was just a lot of effort when I could just throw on Netflix or YouTube video much more easily. And I've had people recommending the show to me for years. Like every one of my friends says I'd love it, and they're probably right. But I've just been lazy about it. But my bosses have the first several seasons, not episodes, on DVD, and they letting me borrow it. So I watched the pilot episode last night. I'll probably continue watching it later today. I like it so far, but I've only seen one episode. But that is airing right now, and all my friends are like losing their friggin' minds about it, and spoilers all over the Twitter, shit like that, you know, one of those things. And it's like everybody watches that show pretty much, like so many people do. And it's like the longer I work at the tattoo shop without having seen it, the more spoilers I'm going to hear, because it's just a popular topic of conversation for customers and for my boss to talk to them about when they're in the waiting room, waiting for their tattoo artist to be ready for them. And it's like I legit, particularly now that the season is airing again, I'm going to be hearing spoilers like all the time. So since they offered to let me borrow it, and with that in mind, I think it now is the time for me to really try the show out properly. I let him down me on purpose there, just because I didn't want to kill him and then get downed right after and then have nothing to second wind off of. So, all right, we're gonna open this. We're gonna open this. There we go. Turtle shields are ass. Turtle shields are ass. That's worse than what I'm currently using. All right. But yeah, Game of Thrones. I'm sure it's really good. I'm gonna find out. Episode 1 was interesting. I've heard that it's a little bit hard to get into just because there's so much going on, and it's just a very dense show to start, which I guess is pretty true of the first episode as well. But we'll see. I don't think it'll be too hard to get into. I don't think there's a challenge for getting the Let's Go, but I'm gonna show you guys where it is anyway. Let's Go is a unique blue SMG that you can always get. I don't know if it's once per playthrough. I think it's once per playthrough, and it is a pretty good SMG that has a ×2 pellet multiplier, so it fires 2 pellets every time you shoot, and it's pretty strong. I think it's non-elemental always, but I could be wrong about that. But what you do is you ignore this sign with the arrow, and you go down here instead. You just follow this little like stream around. Yes, I see you. I'm ignoring you for now. Open that. And it's in this little puddle right over here. This blue SMG. Reserve Let's Go. And I don't think we're going to be using it. Although, it might actually be better than the Emperor with that ×2 multiplier. We'll take a look. So, yeah, see, it's 30 ×2 instead of 40. And the magazine size is bigger. Yep, okay, we're going to use that. We'll use that instead. But yeah, it's a good gun. I would recommend you try it out. And it's free. You don't got to do anything. You just pick it up. Look at that. That was pretty damn good. It's a doll as well, as you can see. So it's not only are you firing and getting like a bunch of bullets because of the multiplier, but it's burst fire while zoomed, so you're putting out a lot of DPS very quickly when you aim down sights. Sorry, I'm just going around Hitting all these things. Gotta work on them challenges. Alright. So I think what I'll do is I'll get to the Firehawk's lair. Cut this episode there, and then we will pick up the next episode with helping her. I wonder if there are challenge. I don't think there are challenges involving discovering all the locations. I think those are just achievements, and I've already done those. So I was just thinking about the various areas. Frostburn Canyon is one of the most confusing locations for a new player because of how it's laid out. And I was just thinking if I have to actually explore all of them on this character, and I don't think I will have to. All right. These guys are really easy to kill with a grenade. There's another one. There he is. Not so badass now. Alright. Yeah, I really do like the skill. I'm glad I picked that up. I think I might have lucked out with this one. I think the fire rate rolled higher than it normally does. Seems to be shredding. Alright, look at some more spider ants to deal with. We're almost there.
My secret involves your pathetic resistance dying. And me laughing. A lot.
Yeah. Does it consume 2 ammo per shot? No, it only does 1. So yeah. It just straight up is 2 bullets for the price of 1. I've always hated spider ant knights, and spider ants in general, just because they're so armored from the front. That's like when they're aggroed on you, that's what you're going to see of them mostly, is the front. I think it was more problematic in 1, to be honest. Okay, there we go. Now let's not let him transform. Maybe at some point we'll do a Goliath on this character, I don't know. Once again, once you've already got the achievement for it, there's not a lot of reason to do that because it's a lot of work. And you get a nice XP bonus, but an increased chance at good loot as well, I suppose. But how often does that actually work out? I really hope that they do strike a balance in their RNG when it comes to getting good shit in Borderlands 3. Because, well, I think that... Why is it so loud? Well, I think that it wasn't bad in Borderlands 2. I think that it kind of feels a lot of the time like opening chests isn't even worth it. Because, like, are you going to get a legendary out of that chest you're about to open? No. Are you going to get even, like, a better gun than what you're already using? I mean, a lot of the time, no. It seems like opening chests for a majority of the time in Borderlands 2 is simply a way to pad your bank account. Whereas in 1, the majority of your legendaries come from chests. And I think they need to hit some kind of in-between sweet spot for 3. Just in terms of, like, player experience. Also, I wonder if they're going to do what the pre-sequel did, which is to kind of rein in damage numbers. With the scaling from normal up to Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, and like base damage and health numbers, you get some insane numbers in Ultimate Vault Hunter mode in Borderlands 2. I'm just going to regen some of my SMG ammo here. I don't know if you ever played up through Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, but the scaling is just wonky. You can have like money shot bullets fired with your max level gun Zerker doing literally millions of damage. And for Borderlands the pre-sequel, they didn't like how out of hand just the size of the numbers got, so they kind of reeled it in. So it's proportional but smaller, and I'm wondering if they're going to do the same thing for 3, so the numbers aren't ridiculous. Not like it bothered me any, but...
Don't let that happen to you.
Alright, we're almost there. I'm just gonna run through this. Who cares? These do minimal damage. I know a lot of people who struggle with getting across the gap here. We're not gonna break stride. We're gonna sprint the whole way. Just to flex on them. Just because this beam is very narrow. But I don't really see why anybody would have a problem with that. You could just line yourself up correctly.
You feel that? The sound of those earthquakes marks my drills getting closer and closer to
All
the
right.
vaults. That's the sound of
Maybe I'll stream some Dark Souls 3 today. That is a game that I could work on. What's weird is I actually kind of felt like playing RuneScape for a little bit yesterday, so I hopped on and I did some farm runs and shit, but then I pretty much hopped back off after completing all those. I don't know. I just don't know what I feel like playing lately that isn't Borderlands, you know. That being said, thank you so much for watching this episode of Borderlands 2EZ with Tripwire. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry the commentary was a little flat. I'm still getting my day going and it's been a struggle, but I appreciate you being here, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you so much.